Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Sunday, June 15th, 2025. And hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here with us as we get you 3 plays. And then make sure you hit that subscribe button down there for us. Greatly appreciate it. Hey, give us a thumbs up too while you're down there subscribing and joining us here daily as we get you some winners. For me, it was a tough day on the slate. A big old L in that one. My last game. What did I get there? It was one of those. Definitely. Oh yeah, the one I had the over in the first half of the basketball game, or the under in the first half of the basketball game, and got me there in that one. But hey, look, more basketball. So we'll get some more NBA rolling forward. But here we got 3 baseball for you here on this Sunday slate. So as always, we get to the cappers, see how they're doing, and then we get right to the plays here for you. Head on over to Ramon to get us started. How are you doing here on this Sunday, Ramon?
Hey, real good. We got daytime baseball, so that's what it's about here on Sunday. So got to have some winners for you here. Cover the spread.
Definitely sure try to smack it out of the park here for you here on Sunday. I don't know where the hell. How are you doing here on this Sunday, Al?
Doing all right. Coming off my first loss of the week, so still not doing too bad overall there. But we should try to win them all, and wish we could do that for you guys every day. But hey, let's bounce back on the Sunday.
Right, definitely try. We definitely try. Somebody says they'll stop calling us the Three Stooges if we sweep. Hey, we've had a sweep already, a couple this week. So come on. Ease up a little bit. We're not the Three Stooges. I haven't seen anybody try to poke me in the eye yet, so not yet.
Woohoo!
I'm good. See? You're not getting me in the eye. I know how it goes. Maybe single finger eye poke. You can get out of the way. But anyways, let's get to the baseball action here on Sunday. First game we're looking at here. We got the Yankees taking on Boston. This is Al's game. He's going to get us started here in this one. New York or Boston here on Sunday.
Yeah, and one of the greatest rivalries in sports going at it again. But this time we got, I think, a nice pitching advantage with Max Fried here getting the start for the Yankees. Now, Bale coming in here, not too bad. He's been pitching pretty well, but Fried's been really amazing all season long, and definitely the better starter there of the two. He's coming in great form. He just recently had a bad start against the Dodgers, but I think, especially as a Dodger fan, I can excuse him and thank him for that. And I think, yeah, he already bounced back from that start, and I think he keeps rolling this spot. Red Sox, not the worst lineup in the league by any means, but I think the Yankees have the advantage there too with their lineup, and I think Fried gets the job done for us here. So I'll take the Yankees -1.5 here. If you can get this -1 at a reasonable price, I'd look at for some insurance, but again, if you're not looking to lay any juice here, I think this is a game the Yankees should win comfortably given the way Fried's been pitching. So you could just take the Yankees -1.5 here.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? The Yankees or the Red Sox on Sunday?
Yeah, with Fried expected to mow here a little bit, I would probably look to the under in this one. Need some help from Belo here. 4 ERA coming in, but still Boston at home, 15-21 to the under. And Yankees as a favorite, they also go under as well, 27-32 to the under. It was expected to be maybe a high-scoring series, but the first game there was 2-1 in the opener when Crochet finally got off there with the Red Sox at home. So maybe the tide has shifted a little bit in this series here. I know we're still in the dog days, but we didn't get that in game one. And with Max shoving like this, I'm going to go under here on Sunday with the Yankees in Boston.
And for me here, this one, I'm going to go with a player prop. Give me Trent Grisham against Bello. He's had 2 plate appearances against Bello, and he's got himself a double and a walk. So you can definitely see what Bello's been pitching. So I think he can scoop us up an RBI. Someone's going to score here, and I think the Yankees at least get some here. Run support for Fried. So I think Trent Grisham can get an RBI in this one. And a nice little plus price in that one. All right, let's head on over to the next MLB game we're looking at here. And this is the game that I'm looking at. I like the Athletics here taking on the Royals. Hey, you look at the Royals side of things, and that's their young ace, Noah Cameron, on the bump. And hey, he's not so bad. He's been pretty good, right? His last time out, the big bad Yankees got to him last time out for him there in that one. He did go 5 innings and gave up 7 hits, a walk, but a couple home runs and 6 earned runs in that one. So a little blip for what had been a pretty good start. But the problem is, it's this Royals squad. They're not getting enough run support to any of their pitchers. And it's been equating to losing games. And I think it cost them here again. We know this athletic squad, sure, on the bump for the Athletics here. Looks like Jeffrey Springs is going. And yeah, his last couple hasn't been good either. He's 1-4 with a 4 ERA. He'll probably go about. He went 2 innings last time. Toronto roughed him up, but those Toronto bats have been hot. So expect a better start from him here against the Royals lineup that I think he can have some success with. Last time he faced the Royals, it's been a couple seasons, but I think he has some success here, especially with the way the Royals offense has been rolling. And at a plus price, I'm going to take a shot here with the Athletics to get the job done. And a little plus price here on Sunday. Why not? Give me the Athletics here in this one on Sunday. Head on over to Al to get it started here. What do you like, Athletics or Royals here on Sunday?
Yeah, I can't blame you for taking a shot on the Athletics here. Given the way the Royals have looked lately, it has not been pretty over there. As you said, the offense really been struggling. Now, one bright spot for them has been this Noah Cameron, but again, he's not going to score many runs for them. So it's going to be hard to win games if you're not giving him any run support. They got the pitching advantage here. So if you like the Royals, maybe look at them early, maybe the Royals first 5. But again, it's hard to really back them getting no runs and or very little runs, I should say, very few runs. And my stronger play here on this game is probably just going to take this game to stay under the total. If Noah Cameron can kind of just limit the damage and Springs doesn't wake this offense up too much, I think we can stay under here.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? The Athletics or the Royals?
Yeah, and with the Royals, offense, the way it's been going this season, Springs actually is okay with some of these numbers. Yeah, he's got the 4.5 ERA, and he goes over, but he also pitches half of his games in that crazy ballpark. So I think on the road here, where look, he's got a 230 batting average against this season and a 250 BABIP. So I think the numbers are a little better than the ERA overall. I think that shows that maybe on the road here he should have a little better outing against this lineup that has definitely been inconsistent for the Royals. And for as inconsistent as they've been, I mean, they get hot and then they're not. Right now, they came into the weekend here with a little bit of a losing streak. So I'm going to go under in the first 5 here in this one with Springs and Cameron. Yeah, I do like what we see with Cameron here, but sometimes those guys hit the wall. Hopefully, I have enough for us here to get us through. I'll go under first 5 A's and Royals on Sunday.
Hey, that wraps up the second game on the MLB slate we looked at. Let's head on to the last one we got covered for you here. It's covered the spread. We're looking at the Guardians taking on Seattle. This is Ramon's game. He's going to get a start here. Cleveland or the Mariners here on Sunday.
Yeah, both teams kind of having a rough time here all of a sudden coming into this series, but Seattle won the first game pretty convincingly, 7-2. Now you got two, mediocre pitchers here. Hancock's got an ERA of 5 coming in, and Ortiz is over 4. So I think might be some volatility here. But again, Mariners at home right now. Once Cleveland hits these West Coast swings a little bit, that's where they start to fall off. Now, I don't want to say that they're just out of it yet. I mean, they're still over 500. The Mariners, we're still waiting for this team to come around a little bit. But for me, this Cleveland swing, they lost 7 of 10 coming into the weekend series, so Seattle wasn't much better, but I've got them here winning this one over Cleveland on Sunday. I'm gonna take Hancock here and the Mariners over the Guardians.
Heading on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Guardians or Seattle on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, 2 pitchers with some pretty jacked up numbers, but they've been improving a little bit recently. Ortiz did give up 4 in his last start, but he was starting to look a little better lately. But again, with these 2 guys going at it, I think we get some runs against it, quite a few runs, at least against one of these 2 guys. So I'm leaning to the over with these guys. You could look at some props here. I like Where do you go? I like Cal Riley to get an RBI. I like Julio Rodriguez to get an RBI. You could look at those two guys to get to Ortiz a little bit and help us get to that Mariners win and the over.
And for me here in this one, kind of agree. I think we do see some runs here in this one. Plenty. A couple guys that have hit. Luis Ortiz pretty good. Is Randy Arrizarena. He's had, 3 at-bats against them and hit a couple hits, including a double and a single. So for me there, I'm going to take him to get us an RBI. And then, as you said, Julio, good old Julio down in the schoolyard. He's already hit a home run off of Ortiz. He's faced them twice, 3 times at bats. He's got a single and a home run. So let's take Julio to knock one out of the park here for us, for the hometown crowd to cheer for Julio to knock one out here on Sunday for us. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. That wraps up the Sunday slate. Let's get a nice little sweep for you here. Feeling good about the 3 we got. So let's get to a quick little recap before we head on out. And hey, as always, don't forget, leave what you think about these 3 games in the comments section below. And let's get to that recap. First game we looked at, we got the Yankees taking on Boston. This is Al's game, and he says the Yankees are going to do good today. Grab him on the -1.5 here in this one. He's going to knock it out of the park here with the Yankees today. Love it. Next game we looked at, we got the Athletics taking on the Royals. Game I like here, take the Athletics to get the job done against the floundering Royals. They haven't been doing so good. Not the big Royale with cheese this year. Ooh, struggling. Maybe they'll turn around. Not here. Give us the Athletics. Then Ramon's game, he's got Seattle over the Guardians here on Sunday. Hey, that's the 3 we got for you. Let's get to it. Wish everybody a wonderful Sunday. And as always, you know what we do here? We cover the spread.